IXION is out on Steam and I want to give you 5 reasons why to play it. This is a space station / starship building, survival and exploration game by the developers at Bulwark Studios, known previously for Warhammer 40,000 Mechanicus. Here, you are an administrator of a space station in Earth's orbit and part of a major project by a private corporation called Dolos to colonize other star systems and solve Earth's overpopulation problem by moving the people out to new planets. The gameplay itself is actually quite reminiscent of Frostpunk, and that is my first reason to play IXION, as the atmosphere, music and having your humanity profoundly tested are quite moving elements of its gameplay. The huge space station you take command of turns out to be a spaceship, as you get to upgrade it with a massive new experimental engine. This is just one of many upgrades you can add to the outside of it, while the inside is divided into 6 sections, and each into many tiles you can build individual buildings on. This is where you house your population, build food and material processing plants, clinics and a number of dock-like structures. At first you use resources at hand, but then have to develop tech to mine them in outer space. In true Frostpunk fashion, there are different characters and mini-stories, as well as the common people who make requests of you and can even kick you out of your administrator's office if they are not satisfied with you. My second reason for playing IXION is the overarching storyline, which starts all hopeful and bright, only to get very dark and disastrous after an hour or so of gameplay. I mean, this is a Frostpunk-like game after all. You didn't really expect world peace and love, did you now? I think the developers managed to capture the magic of Frostpunk's dark story and transfer it from the freezing embrace of everlasting terrestrial winter in that game to the absolute zero and vacuum of space in this one. It feels ominous, looks bleak, gives off a sense of desperation and survival, and has a good cast of eccentric characters, all with excellent voice acting. While you spend your time learning the ropes, you are still in the solar system, but even here you can explore some shady places and start to scratch the surface of events and see at least the outlines of a much bigger underlying story. It is here in our home solar system that you first try out building, research and exploration with several types of small spacecraft while dealing with actual mini-missions and tasks. This gameplay is spectacularly well designed and put together, which is why this is my third reason to play IXION. A transport spacecraft is used to move resources from planets and other ships or stations to your own, while the science ship is sent on missions to gather information, research points and contact other outposts. There is even a mining ship which is sent to bring back raw materials from asteroids. On the solar map, you can fire off and use probes to scan and locate new sources of different raw materials necessary for building ships and upgrading the station. These resources are iron for alloy production, carbon for crafting polymers, silicon for creating electronics, hydrogen for fueling power plants, and besides these, there are water and food as well as waste, which is totally recyclable back into raw or even processed resources. There is actual technology you must research to improve the various parts of the station and unlock new, more advanced gizmos, buildings, processes and ways of life. My fourth reason for playing this game is the sheer size, beauty and potential of the actual space station / starship you command. The 3 different views, interior, exterior and solar, give you a fast and easy way to switch between dealing with a minor request for more homes or food from your station's inhabitants to effecting course changes for the entire station on its galactic journey. Solar panels on the outside can be numerous and are upgradable, changing both the look of the station and its power production capabilities. Inside each section, you add roads and construct various buildings like residences for the population, a clinic to take care of all sorts of space sicknesses, food production and processing, as well as docks for various spacecraft and so many more types of buildings. You can zoom into everything and enjoy the beautiful and lively space station, follow the workers on their jobs, while enjoying the great background music and listening to the atmosphere of an enclosed space station habitat. My last reasons for playing IXION are the survival elements and choices you as the administrator have to make. Balancing the requirements of the mission against the needs of the population is not an easy task, as being too lenient to a few can prove disastrous for the many. Food and water in space are of paramount importance and must be managed with an iron stomach. Even the power you produce can be scarce at times, and you have to pick and choose what to put offline, sacrificing something for the greater good. One massive ship traveling the stars with no port to call home, none to answer its distress call, and no habitable planet on the horizon is a place where heroes are born, but also where gamblers lose it all.